Hi, this is April Jones. This is my Excel uh, spreadsheet presentation, and first we're going to look at the current policies tab. This is my workers' comp reconciliation that I use for our cost analysis, for balancing to the P&L monthly, and reconciling with my trial balance also, and for client analysis level work. So this is imported from our system, and then we VLOOKUP our policy net rate from my master file. That it doesn't show the VLOOKUP because I have to copy and paste over it, because if not, I have thousands of rows and it makes my spreadsheet the size extremely big, and it makes it slow and hard to work with. And so then over here to the right, you'll see I have my formulas. And over here with these formulas, I'm calculating the cost compared to the cost that the system shows. And then this shows any variances that I have. And then with that, I filter and go through my variances biggest down, so it helps me prioritize my time. And figure out, why am I showing variance? Is there something wrong with my spreadsheet? Is there something wrong with the system? Or are we um, not charging enough? Is our billing number lower than our cost number? And then over here is our carrier invoice column, and then we calculate the cost minus the invoice, so it shows what we still need to accrue for on the books. And then over here I total up all of the calculated cost minus the invoice, and for this current policy. And I also over here have a pivot of my policy net rates, so that here's my unique, and I have a condition on here to show me all the duplicates, and then I work through to make sure there are no duplicate or several different policy rates for one state and class code. So right here is my condition where I left to show that it picks up the duplicates. And I say duplicate, I don't mean duplicate, I mean multiple rates. Because unique is my client number, the state, and the class code. So I know that with those three things, there should never be more than just one rate. So what I do to get my unique is over here back to the current policy tab. I use the concatenate formula with those columns to give me that one, what I call a unique number, so that each one will have its own policy net rate, and there should never be more than one. And then so with all of this information, we go to the summary tab, and over here to the far right is my pivot from the current policy tab, and this is my May cost, and over here I put it into this table, and I use my other two policies for Ohio that are also this period, and this gives me my total cost for the month of May. So then what I do over here, the next table, I show my total cost for May, and I compare it to the P&L for May. And so I see that my cost, when comparing, it's only $500 off, so I know that's an immaterial variance, so I know that there's nothing else I need to look at. Then over here to the left, I show my summary of my policies all together, because my policies, even though the period's over with, until we've completed the audit, I still have to accrue any amounts that we show we owe. So with this, these formulas are picking up the totals on the other tabs, and it gives me my total for the summary. And then I take this and create the pivot. And then that's what this pivot is here. And then the GL balance numbers, they are from below, where I took a snip of my trial balance here, and I put it into this table, I call it. And then with that, it picks up the numbers and combines them here to compare them by location. Because since my trial balance is by each company location, that's how I have to also show my numbers here. So then you see here's my variance. So then I know, okay, this location I need to look into. Why is there a difference? And because we just acquired another company, it could just be they're all hitting the wrong GL, and it needs to be, I need to go in and clean it up, because you can see there is some cleanup that needs to be done, but as long as overall I'm balancing, then everything for the most part looks fine. So this is my spreadsheet that I use monthly, quarterly, yearly. I use it for just so many different things. Let me know if there's anything that you see that I could be doing better to improve this spreadsheet, because I'm always trying to look to make this better. Thank you so much for your time.